Hey, what's up, guys? Today we are going to do the challenge. Of course, this challenge is us three, the noobs, try to beat Rec Room. And now we start. Enjoy the video. So, for the first one, we had a strategy. Our strategy is 2 archers and 1 a swordman, which is me, of course. I have played with swords for like so long. And then over there is Tender TM. And then there's 2 archers. One is Tender TM, which link in the description to his channel. And then there's Lol Gamer, which is okay at the game. He played about 12 times. Tender TM, of course. He played for about 3 times. And then I played for about 18 times. And then we pretty much destroyed the first stage, of course, which was very easy. Of course, Tinder TM, he wasn't looking at his back. You know, I'm the only one that was like on a console. They were on mobile, like their iPads. So then we went to Act 2, where I messed up. Tried to hit one of them, but died. And then I just got killed. I was screaming to them to not die, but of course, they're noobs. How noobs are there? How noobs are they? Well, I guess you can guess. So, and then we changed the strategy a little bit because Tinder, of course, is only good at aiming on his console, not really good at aiming on his iPad. So we decided to switch him as a swordman, and Lol Gamer still stays as that archer because that's something he's good at. It's like changing from bad at, and then again, I being stupid 2 times straight. I grabbed the blue sword instead of the red sword, which, like, the first time happened, if you noticed. And then we're back again. We, again, destroyed them. They're just tiny goblins, you know, they can't destroy us. Maybe when I'm being not careful, the flyers, like the flying goblins, can shoot me and kill me. But for this, of course, I look at my backs. I know where they spawn. I played so much time. Like, I know the exact time and where they spawn, because I played the first act for so many times. And of course, we're now back on second act. Again, I do my stupid thing. My accuracy this time, not as bad. I destroyed all of the 2 flyers in the room, but again, I got killed. Now I was like so pissed. I died on the exact spot, but this time there's no, they failed, of course, but this time I got killed because I didn't know that there was flyers in my back. That was what I was talking about. I couldn't look at my back. But of course the archers were supposed to deal with them. But again, the stupid archers did nothing. The archer. Me and the archer, Lol Gamer, the archer is Lol Gamer, and then me and the archer can survive to Act 5, and then with this Tender, we can't even beat Act 2, maybe. And then we decided to come up with a new strategy, and then I figured out it was because of me charging, so we decided to change the strategy a little. We stay together as a group. I'm still the swordman, he's still the archer, but Tinder this time, he got a shield. It's like a knight, not a complete swordman. And then this time we wanted to go a little farther, like at least go to Act 5, you know. And then we started destroying. The first act, the easiest. After we finished that, We actually stayed together this time. I didn't charge forward and spawn a bunch of flyers because they were blaming all of it on me. Yeah, it's true. I did all of it, make us lose, but they could have survived, and we destroyed it together. Every time someone died, we revived them. Like, we stayed together, and then the knight, of course, Tender TM, he blocks it. He's in the front, and then I charge from behind. Of course, the archer's from behind too. And then we entered what I call the room of death. This room is so terrible. It kills me probably every time. This room, of course, I died a couple times on here. When, like, after this video, me and we played again, we died a couple times on this place, this room. And because they spawn everywhere, all four corners, they spawn. It's almost like impossible for one person, impossible. So if you want to play the safe way, you can go out, but of course we got 3 people, so we're fine. And we kind of destroyed everything, and then Lol Gamer destroyed the flyers, the rest, because he can shoot far. We're just from a close distance, but of course the archer from a far distance is a common fact. And then, I was in the lead. I killed the most. I charged. That was my way of earning the most coins, of course, or points, or scores, whatever you call them. And then we finally destroyed that act. And we figured out the strategy was working. So then, of course, me and Lil Gamer were the one that were killing like 90%. I killed like 60. He killed like 35 or something. Tinder, he's the one that kills like almost only 5%. He didn't get much scores if you saw it on the board, of course, when we beat an act. So we decided to make him like a reviver, which is like the role we put him as. We battle, and then if we die, he's the one that helps us revive. Which, now thinking of it, was a really great plan. And then, because of that, we destroyed the rest easily. And then we're on the stage 4, low 1, with the barrel knights, which wasn't actually pretty hard. If I put it on the table, Act 1 is like a difficulty of 2, and then Act 2 is like a difficulty of 5 because of its room of death. And then Act 3, which was pretty easy, could be like 3 or 4. And this, Act 4, we can put it as a 6 or a 5 because it's pretty hard with the barrel knights. You only get like one bridge unless you go over there, like onto the platform. But this is just a bridge. And you have to fight him in the bridge. You have to go around to not get hit. Of course, this is one of the levels I kind of struggle. Like, they struggle on. Of course, not me. I go around it easily, and then I destroy them all. And look, I'll show you here. Like, my strategy is just run around it and destroy it. 2 seconds always works. And of course, they spawn all 3 places, so it's hard to not die here. And because there are like on the stuff on the bridge, and there's flyers, so it's like when you try to defeat one of those, the flyers hit you and you die. So it's not, of course, not very easy if you solo it. Actually, when I soloed, I only beat it to Act 2, and then the Room of Death is usually where I die. I mean, I was more careful on the solo ones. And then the Act 5 again. This one is we can hit a 7 right here because of its red goblins and red flyers. Red goblins, which is like normal goblins, they just have a little bit more health, and they were not that hard to destroy. Of course, the fire flyers, they shoot out 5 fireballs. all directions. You have to jump. You can't just like dodge it. Like if you played dodgeball before, you can dodge that one ball. If 5 come at you, how are you supposed to dodge that? So then we destroyed over there, which I destroyed a lot. And I told them not to touch the middle, which was the hardest part. I can give that. Like that part was the part that takes like 80% of the hard parts. And they just spawned randomly. Of course, both of them died, which I saved them. But that was not that, like, it was not really the same when we did the rest of the stage because I charged, of course, and Tinder was the one that saved us all. And yeah, I was really glad. And then we charged towards the middle. You can look, and then we were saying like we're getting the right timing. And then like four of those fire goblins came at us, and then I just like hid behind this wall to not get hit by the fireballs, like 5 of those fireballs. And then whenever, look, he can hit them down, but his accuracy was 10. But when he revived, that we can give that a 70. Of course, we destroyed the rest because they didn't see us from behind. That's exactly what they're talking about. Like, when they shoot me from behind, I can't see them. So that was exactly what happened to them. And yeah. And then when they fell down, got destroyed. Of course, he was trying to destroy it, and then he killed me, like friendly fired. And yeah, that was a very close one because Tender couldn't destroy 4 of those fire goblins because I was the one good at killing them, but Lol Gamer, of course, friendly fired me. And then, yeah, I didn't look from behind. And we destroyed the rest of those. And then over here is where the hardest comes. A fire goblin. The fire, not just the fire goblins, of course. Everything. Fire goblin, fire flyer, and the mega boss over here. Fire, barrel knight. The red ones. Of course, they can hit in a circle, not just like slice you one way. And then it was the mega danger part. 2 of them charge in, and Lol Gamer saved us all, of course. Like they can hit in a circle, and when I go around, I still die. So that's why it's hard. You have to stay together. It's not as easy strategy. And yeah, you have to be very careful to destroy those. Anyways, there was 3 of those spawned, and kind of just killed them easily. Of course, we were reviving each other. Died a lot of times, no joke. But we still, if you kill them fast enough, they won't hit in a circle. So of course we did that, and it was pretty easy. Except they died a couple of times. And yeah, that one was kind of hard. That was kind of scary. And of course this one too. I was just doing my charging things. But it really worked. And right now, after this, my heart was pounding like really fast. Because I never survived this far, like with noobs. Like, I only beat the king with pros. Never survived this far with noobs. That was what I'm talking about. Like, it was because of our teamwork that actually helped us beat these parts. Of course, I was not doing as much teamwork, but still, my power, my accuracy still can give the team a big boost. And of course, I was not noob. I'm like kind of the middle between good and like normal, like between there. Of course, I can't say I'm a pro. No, not a pro. I don't destroy them fast. I can't solo this game. But I'm not a noob exactly, because then we can't survive to here, right? Save them a couple times. You can write it in the comments how much time, because I didn't notice any of those. And then we charged into this room, which is another one of these stupid rooms, like the room of death. This one has 2 sides. Both of these sides has red flyers, and then a bunch of these red goblins, of course. And then you had to be really careful. Like back, straight, you have to not get hit. And that was pretty hard. Of course, this time Tendo saved us. That was what I was talking about. He's the reviver. And because of him, we did good. Smashing girls at. And then we were at. And then we figured out the music was still on, so we knew we didn't beat the stage. So me and Lil Gamer ran back. Of course, by the time Tinder got over there, we already beat everything. And then it was the moment. And then soon it was gonna be the moment where we step on Act 8, which again, my heart was pounding. And on Act 8, it's like those bridges. It was like everything connected together. Act 4 plus it was like Act 4, like those bridges thingy, plus all the enemies that happened. It was like a more merged level, which is pretty hard. And then I looked at the score. I was so proud of myself. I never ever had such good scores, like such amazing scores, because the pros always does it for me, but this time I was the pro. Of course, there's not a pro in the when we do it together. Like I was not such a pro and with those pro guys, but I was a pro, pretty much a pro here. Of course, I have to thank Tender TM for this, of course. And we can't forget him. And we're on. I don't know what I was thinking, but somehow I just destroyed them without dying. Like somehow. It was crazy, and then Lol Gamer destroyed that. He should have had a shield. And then he threw the shield and shoot it. But of course, it was Lol Gamer. It's not some good guys. And whenever they die, I was the one saving them. Like, I was the one. Because Tinder was a reviver, and if the reviver dies, then I was the one saving them. I was doing those, trying to do some incredible jumps and stuff. And parkours and stuff, like Dream, but in Rec Room. Of course, I was not a pro. Died a couple times from accidents. And of course, these are the enemies I was talking about. They merged all the levels together, all the acts together. And then, yeah, it was pretty scary for me. Of course, when I asked Lil Gamer was it for him, but he said no, because he was just bad at the game. He wasn't. He had the thing. If he died, it's fine for him. Of course, we destroyed the rest easily. It was just the Barrel Knights was like things I destroy easily, and for the Goblins and Barrel Knights, and of course, Tender TM saved us a couple times over here. I was screaming, of course. I was really scared at that moment. Like every of those moments. Like around here is pretty hard, but I can destroy. And without these flyers, I can literally beat the game. Like without the flyers. Of course, they had to shoot me down and kill me. Stupid flyers, like. And then we were now on the last act, which was the hardest act. Of course, it's boss level. It was duh. We were there. My hands, of course, went into sweating mode. I charged forward. I was like the distractor for this level. Of course, that might have been Tender's job if I couldn't. And then this happened. It just happened. I died. And then Tender TM, and then Lol Gamer died. And then, but of course, this time Tender TM saved us. The next time, it might be the same. We went on our full attack mode. We tried to destroy them, but of course we had to save the reviver. Well, bet is Lil Gamer couldn't shoot it, and he friendly fires me. He tries to shoot it, but we hit it both sides. So his aim couldn't be that good. And then I died. A little gamer saves me. It's like some moment that I was screaming really badly. And then little gamer died, I died. And then Tinder team I am charged, but then we all died. And then it just happens. If you guys want like another of these kind of videos, I will do it, like where a video where we like actually beat the game if we get 20 views on this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.